2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final.
Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Elvey. With me in the booth is 2002 PGA champion Rich B.
Looking forward to the action out on the golf course today, Luke.
Well struck. Second shot here on the first. Oh, absolutely flushed. Putting for birdie. That's pretty tidy. Getting off to a great start at this event.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
He's currently tied for first. Time to tee off at the second.
Players looking to make four here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Oh, that's a sweet looking swing, that one. And here we are with the third shot. A bit wild on approach there.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Playing their 5th shot. Remember, there's 2 important parts of a putt, line and length. Too much length on that one.
Not too sure what they were seeing there, but they didn't get it correct, did they?
And this one is for bogey. Ooh, right by the hole. And this one will be for double bogey.
Oh, so close.
Okay, that hole's behind you now. Sitting at 2 over for the day. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card. Okay, steady now. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Yeah, putting for bogey here. These are on rails, looking good.
That's a good putt to hold for a bogey. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
This one might roll into the rough.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
Sitting at 3 over par. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
an important par save.
And in she goes. That's a good save.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee. Great recovery.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
From around 170 yards here, 3 strokes off the lead. Going with the 6-iron here. This one's going right at the pin here. Oh my, right by the hole.
This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard.
Well holed. Let's move on. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Now, great rhythm on that swing. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
This looks to be heading to the green. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Was on a good line. And this one is for his par. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Oh, looking to make a statement here. Going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
That's a good-looking shot there. Second shot here on the 7th. Well played, mate. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
4 left.
Wow, what happened there?
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Sitting at 2 over par. This is from miles away.
This is what they have left for par here.
No, that's too bad. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Oh, so close. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at 4 over for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
And we've arrived at a par 3.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And he's down there. You got to read.
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Oh, just missed. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Good sounding strike, that one. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
And this putt to move into the top 20.
Looking really good. Well done. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left. Pressure packed, to say the least.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
From around 140 yards here, 4 strokes off the lead. Going with the 8-iron here. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
That was a gallant attempt. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Now 5 strokes behind. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Good shot there, Beamer. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Go to your home ball. Go to your home. Oh, that's a ripper. He's currently tied for 11th.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Going with the 5-iron here. And he's safely on the green.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
And this putt to move into the top 5. That's frustrating. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And this putt to move into the top 10. They're nicely holed. And he'll move into the top 10. He's currently tied for 10th. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Playing from around 160 yards. 3 shots off the lead. Going with the 7.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Good look at a birdie here. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Sitting at 1 over for the day.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I've got to say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
That was a little bit too much power. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. This is a bogey putt coming up.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
That gets the job done.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Atta boy, good shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Ouch, that hurts. 4 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
On a nice line.
Now 4 back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. That'll sting a bit.
A par putt on the table. That gets the job done.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. I will take that also into the top 5 now. He's currently tied for 4th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Pretty good shot there.
getting ready to play their third.
Just 3 strokes back. That one should find the surface.
That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. And this putt for a final score of 71.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And with that, this player will finish the Q School final and gain a ticket to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. Congratulations to them. Rich and I will certainly be following their career with great interest.
Absolutely, Luke. They have locked down their Corn Ferry Tour card. Keep your eye on this player. They're going places.
So when it's all said and done, just 2 shots the margin between them and victory, or at least a playoff, Rich. How do you assess their performance?
It was good. It was good all around.
You know, couple chances they could have taken out there today, but they just didn't get it quite done. So they'll look back at those missed opportunities, no doubt, but I think they're also going to be very thrilled with the fact they had such a good finish, just 2 strokes back. Great performance.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.